Welcome to the online seminar Supply Chain Awards 2025 Application Phase Kickoff. Supply chain management is one of the most important success factors for companies in industry, trade and services. The Supply Chain Awards focus on the ways in which companies should organize and manage their supply chains. The online seminar provides information on the steps of the application process, and the special features of the Supply Chain Awards will be highlighted today. In addition, we will explain the specific benefits of taking part and present the assessment criteria. There will also be a brief review of the finalist pitches for the Supply Chain Awards 2024 in Frankfurt and the winning concepts of the current award winners Ludwig, Meister and Cellumation. I'm very pleased to be able to host today's event together with Stefan Schrauf. Stefan is Global Supply Chain and EMEA Operations Lead at PwC Management Consulting. It's great to have you here, Stefan. So Stefan, as I said, it's great to have him here, but he just disappeared. He will be back soon. So Stefan, nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. And thanks for this kickoff for the next Supply Chain Award that we will host this year for the 20th time in history. So what is this all about? I think every year and for 20 years now, we honor best supply chains in the market. And this is the so-called, on the left-hand side, the Supply Chain Award, where we nominate and award the best end-to-end run supply chains within the industry. So if you and your team have a very good and strong holistic supply chain solution, this is the award made for you to get the honor that you deserve. On the right-hand side, we also honor people and companies that really innovate around supply chains and have maybe not only end-to-end holistic solutions, but have chosen areas where they really basically change gears in the way they apply solutions. And that's our Solution Award. And Matthias will later explain a bit more around this innovative Solution Award, which helps companies, small but also large companies and innovative teams, to get the award they deserve. If you have a look at the Supply Chain Management Award, I outlined it. It's something that is already done for the 20th time in the last 20 years in history. You will see that many large but also small companies with very innovative and holistic supply chain solutions were awarded. You see, big global players, but also very strong, German or EMEA-focused clients that basically have won this award. If you're basically part of that journey, apply now. And this is an award that helps you get recognized for the supply chain capabilities within your firm. So we're very pleased to do this now for the 20th time in history, which also is a bit of, I would say, a credibility of how far this award and also the whole community of supply chain has developed. And we're very honored to serve the supply chain community out there. If you have a look into last year's history, as part of this, it's not just one award that we're promoting. It is really also something bringing the community together. You see here different companies that have applied and been on stage, the finalists of last year. Bosch was there, Ludwig, Meister, Otto Fuchs, and the World Industry team, all with very, holistic but strong supply chain solutions. Obviously, we can only award one, but all of them are winners, and the teams have been incredible what they have achieved the years before, making supply chain a strategic asset for them. Ludwig Meister was the winner. And you see also here, it's not about the size of the company. It's really about the team, the solution, and how much the supply chain contributes to the strategic business model and imperative of the company, making supply chain as a pinnacle of a capability that a firm operates in. Ludwig Meister last year, as an example, is a company that gives almost, I call it Amazon-like feeling to the industrial world, where basically key industrial parts, but also consumables are delivered to their customers. They have a very innovative, they call it never out of stock solution, which is a combination of the full order fulfillment cycle of innovative warehouse solutions that they have, where they have efficient pick and pack operations. They have analytics in place to really optimize dynamically based on the demand profile they're receiving the entire order fulfillment flow. And basically they have done this as part of a not global conglomerate, but really built that within Germany up from scratch, and are there, on the one hand started out being an innovative firm in doing this, and now having built that from an innovative parts all the way to a holistic supply chain solution, and that we honored as part of the supply chain award. If you are basically following a similar path, making supply chain as an asset to drive your business model, which Ludwig Meister was able to do, and because of their excellence in supply chain, they basically flourish in the market, then please apply this year, and your team and your achievements get the recognition they deserve.
Thank you, Stefan. So now let's take a look at the Smart Solution Award. In times of powerful algorithms and big data applications in the supply chain sector, the Smart Solution Award will once again be presented this year for the most innovative, forward-thinking supply chain solutions. With this prize, solutions are honored that have the potential to fundamentally change traditional value chains in the future. In the timeline, you can see which companies have won the award so far. The award is given since 2018. So now let's take a look at the finalists and also at the winner of the Smart Solution Award 2024. In the final, the finalists were Cellumation, Knapp, the Körber Business Area Supply Chain, and Themis by Commerzbank. They all took part in the final round of the Smart Solution Award 2024 in November in Frankfurt. And finally, Cellumation won the competition. What makes up the concept of the winner? The Cellumation team has developed a software control material flow solution. At the heart of the solution is the Celluware. This is a hexagonal cell with 3 omnidirectional, independently driven wheels. By combining any number of Celluware cells, a surface is created on which objects like parcels can be transported flexibly. A vision system and AI-supported software ensure that an optimal material flow is created by precisely controlling the respective cells. So this was last year's winner, and now let's come to the evaluation process and the criteria, Stefan.
Yeah, happy to do this. Obviously, this and the application is open now. And that's also why we host this, because you and your team can apply for this award as we speak. And I think this is the kickoff for this year's Supply Chain Award. I think we follow a very rigorous but very objective process that really ensures that we have finalists that are, world-class in the way they operate their supply chain, and already making it to that step is a big achievement. And as outlined before, these are all world-class supply chains that can be the winner. Only one gets awarded, but you and your company gets, recognition, and also gets, the broad recognition for your capabilities if you make it to the finalist stage. Step one is send in your application with your team, work together, show what you have achieved, and hand in videos, PowerPoints, and there will be guiding material that we distribute for the work you have achieved. And it's also a great teaming for you and your team, what they have achieved, putting together in a structured way why your supply chain is world-class and deserves an award. We have a professional audit team that basically does reference calls with you to understand the solution and the applicability of the solution, that it follows the criteria on the right-hand side. And then basically we award the finalists that will all basically be part of a finalist ceremony of a supply chain event that we're hosting in Frankfurt. And on that day, together with LOGISTIK HEUTE, we are then promoting the best supply chain next year. And this is basically the circle and the run up and the logics. So right now there is time to apply for this, and then there are very objective steps to be taken so that you make it then to the finalist day in Frankfurt. The objective criteria are the following. We basically look into the solution itself. Is the solution really end-to-end, covering a customer focus, being unique or being specific and best in class in the different areas of plan, source, make, deliver? But then we also look how the suppliers and the network of suppliers is integrated so that we think about end-to-end in its nature. Is there a best practice aspect in it? And do we have the combination of not just a foundational supply chain that delivers, but, are there aspects of, I would call it, best practices within your industry applied, and are you leading in the way you run your supply chain? And then finally, we also look at the results. And we are not promoting here, and that's very important, PowerPoint and visions and roadmaps. We are promoting actual results that your supply chain is running and performing on. And these are the criteria we look at. So hence, if you're in the middle of a transformation and have not yet fully received all the results, I think that's okay. If you're just planning a transformation and embarking on a journey, that's not what we promote here. We promote real results, and that basically companies have undergone already, a significant step up in the supply chain capabilities end to end. Some harvest this over a period of 10 years and further. Some harvest this through a transformation that took them 2 to 3 years. But those are the supply chains that we look at to really give justice to the team and the achievement you have achieved. If we then look, who are the people that really then evaluate and finally make the decision which of the 4 finalists get the prestigious award? We have, over the last years, we're successfully bringing together a group of really, I call them supply chain enthusiasts, supply chain experts, that really live day in, day out supply chain. These are people from various industries that hold supply chain VP, SVP positions or CEO positions. These are people that basically are in academia, studying logistics and supply chain and bringing that out and doing research on that topic. We have also bodies like the ASCM, that is the body for SCORE in the past, that basically educates and builds education around supply chain, but also looks at the latest trends. And obviously we have LOGISTIK HEUTE here and also Holm that are really, doing not research, but really being in the network of supply chain professionals to really bring us all up to speed and build a community around supply chain professionals so that we exchange and learn from each other. And these are the people that will review your solution and then also basically have a discussion around the criteria to award the winner going forward. But it's also a great opportunity for you to basically get to know these people and have an exchange one-to-one with them, because I think that could also help further flourish and build the next level of supply chain innovation in your firm. What are the reasons and why do companies really apply for such an award is a question we always get asked or often get asked. And I think the key topic is it is the award made for you. Supply chain professionals and developing supply chain as a strategic asset that supports your business model is not something that in all companies is something that is on the top priority. We do see that supply chain, if done correctly and if done holistically, typically changes the business model and is a key contributor besides the product and the sales organization to make a successful company work. If you basically are contributing to your business success, this is the award where you get recognition from the outside world. It is also the award where not only you and your team gets recognized, but you get the publicity and you're basically showing also to your customers and suppliers working with you is something that is helping the entire industry and value chain to move forward, and that you are the partner that basically from a sustainability perspective of having strong delivery capabilities, but also strong partnering capabilities are the right ones. And finally, I think it's also opening your firm to a network of supply chain professionals out there that can help you to and innovate your supply chain also going forward, that not right now you have a good supply chain, but also supply chain is further developed going forward, and that you're part of a network on this. So hence, if you and your team have achieved something incredible, you're seeking for the recognition that you can basically help you to promote internally, but also externally the achievements, then this is the only award in the industry that is credible. Please apply, and we look forward integrating you and your team into the supply chain community.
What are further reasons to apply? You get, as a finalist, you get significant visibility, including features in LOGISTIK HEUTE, in the online version, such as in print. You have, we will start numerous marketing activities alongside the supply chain awards. Just a look here in the features of LOGISTIK HEUTE. Yeah, there will be, as I mentioned, numerous marketing activities such as newsletters, mailings, and social media campaigns. So just a quick look to some examples from last year. Now, I would like to explain the timeline of the Supply Chain Awards 2025. So the application phase has started. Today, we have the application phase kickoff, and there will be, take a look at the timeline. At the third point, I would like to mention the LOGISTIK HEUTE Forum about e-commerce logistics on July 8th. There you can take a look at the solution of the current award winner of the Supply Chain Management Award, Ludwig Meister. The participants will gain on July 8th practical insights from the day's host, this Ludwig Meister in Dachau, winner of the Supply Chain Management Award 2024. On site, the participants will take a look behind the logistics scenes of the technical retailer and learn how the winner of the award 2024 has managed to optimize its supply chain with the help of an improved database. What will follow The deadline for applications is on July 11th. The announcement of the shortlist will take place on early August. Then there will be the company audits following in August and on early September. The finalists will be announced on September 18th, and I'm very looking forward to it. The finalist pitches and the award ceremony and also the anniversary celebration, 20 years Supply Chain Awards, will take place on 11th of November in Frankfurt in Tower 185. The topic of this year's final day and celebration of the Supply Chain Awards on November 11th will be Empowering Tomorrow AI-Driven Supply Chains for a Smarter, Faster, and More Resilient Future. So we are very looking forward to it, and we hope that we will meet you there on 11th of November in Frankfurt.
So, if we sum it up, what is key to know and the key takeaways? I think applications are open now, so you and your team can actually sit together at the table and pull together, your supply chain solution, or why you apply for the Supply Chain Innovation Award. Second, it is also something that we have seen in the past, maybe because we look at holistic solution. It's not only you as a firm, but together with a customer or with a supplier, you hand in partnership application that shows how your world-class supply chain is run. Also, this is something you could think through, which helps you to show the partnership and the strong bond across the value chain is something to be considered and could be something that other companies have done. So it's almost like a partnership hand-in for a supply chain award. The award itself and the company should be based in Europe, so we make it open, and it's not just Germanic-based, it's EMEA-based, but it should be something where you and your team and the recognition for your team, because it's a physical event as well, we do it not like in the COVID times or everything remote. It is something we invest in a network, in a European network of supply chain professionals. So also this is where we anchor the event. Application deadline is everything will be considered until the 11th of July. So I think there is enough headroom and time to develop the applications as we speak and until that time. And also if you have questions or regarding the application process, so we have a structured communication and also support team. And at the LOGISTIK HEUTE, they're managing jointly with us the process here. And I think that's what you need to know. So applications is open now. If we then move forward is, if you're awarded to make it to the finalists, there will be on the 11th of November, the pinnacle event. This is the event, like Matthias said, which this year focuses on AI and the application use cases and success, but also the importance of AI, bringing the end-to-end supply chain to the next level. We're also seeing at the award the 4 companies for the award, but also for the innovation award that basically will be presented at the day. So you get the opportunity to see the solutions of all applicants and the finalists on that day. And then we're ending with a nice catering and a nice network dinner. And this year, because it's the 20th time, we will do something special and more yet to come. But you will have an excellent and delicate view over Frankfurt for the 20th award. And we are basically, looking back at the long history and will also have the chance to meet some of the supply chains that were awarded years back. And I'm really happy to see and interesting to see that we built connections for decades now in the supply chain industry.
Yes, all insights compiled for you. in the series on the Supply Chain Awards in Logistik heute. Take a look, for example, in our issue 1 and 2 of this year. There we have started the series of the finalists of the Supply Chain Management Award, as well as the finalists of the Smart Solution Award 2024. And we will there will be a portrait of every finalist going on in the further issues of Logistik heute. So, for further information, please take the chance to download the brochure. You see here the code, so you can scan it, and please download the brochure. There you have all the relevant information gathered and for you. And we are looking very forward to your concepts, to your applications, and we would like, to meet you in Frankfurt on 11th of November, as Stefan mentioned. So, thank you a lot for joining us today. I hope you liked this small online seminar about the start of the application phase of the Supply Chain Awards 2025. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much, Stefan. We are looking very forward to this year's awards.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.